I am Esani Renee. This is behind the scenes at my video shoot for my new single. It's called Supreme. So my Z's is about to do my makeup. So I hope y'all like it. I know y'all will because we fly like that. We got mad style. Let's go. This is so cool. I'm not don't spray too much. It's not that much. But yeah.
So Diva, like what is the video based on?
Well, the song is basically an uplifting song. It's very positive. It's just basically touching every issue like nation building, unity in the community, strengthening families, empowering people, giving a real positive message. So that's the gist of the whole song.
Okay.
And the video was just basically to reinforce the lyrics in the song in a creative way. Of course, I'm working with a very creative director. He is awesome. He actually started shooting the video. This is the last day of the shoot. It was a 4-day shoot, so they did most of the shooting in New York City. We got dancers. See, everybody here today is to do like the people scenes, the acting, the modeling, or whatever. You in front of the camera, you gotta move. You got to go. Don't take a picture of them. Well, they gotta wait. You gotta hot glue that. So basically, that's what we're doing. So all the people that you see here, they're reflecting the positive images that we're trying to display in the community. So they're gonna be playing different roles. Like we're gonna have scenes with the kids, and so you see all the kids here. Scenes with just strong black women, real powerful people who are doing things like my boy Cage is in the back, Jersey Sound. The producer right there, that's Kyle Lockwood. So all my people's in the building, so we're doing
that's good. Keep it up the positivity, nothing like that.
All right. Oh, ask me some more questions. I like it.
Alright, so we'll cut that one and do some questions like that. So, Diva, what motivates you to enhance positivity in the community?
Well, what motivates me the most is that there's so much negative representation of everybody. It's not just negative representations of women or black people in general. It's just negativity across the board. So what motivates me is just doing something genuinely different and getting out there. Ever since I started putting a single out there, a lot of people are feeling it. I am working with a team of people. So when we were deciding on what song to do the video for, we took all the songs that I'm doing into consideration and just thought about the messages and just the overall image. So this ended up being the one that everybody's like, I'm feeling that. I mean, the beat is hot. People are gravitating to the beat automatically. I picked out different samples. Like, I mean, they're here to hear the song, but just the samples that are on the hook. People are loving how I put the samples together. I did real old school. No, I didn't do it myself. Like, I picked out the samples and told the engineer how I wanted everything done. Like, DJ Premier is a production standpoint, so I did it like DJ Premier style. So, I'm hoping that like it's a song that really reflects, who my influences are in hip hop, as well as tells people what I'm about. And just have an alternative view other than what's already out there. I mean, we really need stuff that's different. So everybody's feeling the fact that it's different.
Thank you, baby. So what do you do as far as strengthening our women and young women today? What kind of impact do you think that you would have on them?
From the single or just in general?
Just in general.
Well, I do a lot of work with kids right now. I teach African dance. I teach African geography and African history, arts and culture. So I'm doing that for the kids just to get them a strong base and foundation of who they are as people. I also work with young women as a mentor, so I'm doing that. I also work with within groups of my peers, just in empowering others, supporting others. Like there's a group of women that I work with. One of them is one of my investors, actually. Another one is one of my sponsors, and we just work within our network to support each other and make sure that each other gets out there. That's the reason I've been really blessed to do all the things that I'm doing as of recently, is because people really came together and saw what I was trying to do and just basically helped me out. So I just hope to be able to do that for other people as well.
Yeah. I hope you can accomplish that and make a change. How do you feel about the Boston incident?
What Boston happened? Fancy, be quiet. They aren't filming. Alright, so we'll cut that out.
How do you feel about the Boston incident?
When the Boston situation first happened, I was at work when I heard about it. And the first thought that I had is that, whoever did this is just a coward. I always feel like acts of terrorism like that, when you target people, innocent people who are minding their own business, that's just cowardice to me. Yeah. These people who have problems now, I don't know, what led those boys to do what they did, because that hasn't been released or even discovered to my knowledge yet. But any kind of terrorist activity that's targeting innocent people, civilians, to me is just cowardice. And that's my overall thought. And I thought that as soon as I heard about it happen. I mean, you know about the 8-year-old boy that lost his life, all these different people losing their legs and limbs and all this other stuff. If it was a political message, I feel like if you have a problem with the government, take that stuff to the government. Why are you taking it to people like us? You know, if you have a problem with the military, take that stuff to the military. Take it to people who are prepared to deal with your nonsense. But that's just as bad as somebody coming in here and doing something like that to us. Like, we're just minding our business. We don't have any say, really, in what goes on. So why target us? So that's basically how I feel about it. I was actually getting my hair done at one of the shops that sponsored me yesterday. We were watching the coverage of as they were looking for the younger brother, like pretty much the whole time I was there. And you know, we were just talking about how crazy it is. I mean, they're immigrants as well. They're from Mali. And, you know, we were just talking about it from, you know, just the standpoint of being an immigrant and how, you know, a lot of people, when they come here, they're appreciative. And just the viewpoint of how, you know, these boys seem to be acclimated into society. They didn't seem to really have any problems and all these different things. And just to act out like this kind of out of nowhere. Based on, again, what we know right now. So, yeah, but overall, I just still think it's an act of cowardice, even though they aren't, you know, Al-Qaeda or Taliban or nobody like that. It's just cowardice, and it's a shame because you're ruining people's lives for no reason.
Because what if it was one of us, our kids?
Exactly. It's just as bad as the school shooting when that young man came and shot all those kindergarten and first graders. Yeah. I mean, those kids are my daughter's age.
My she literally drove to her grandson's school to pick him up that same day. It didn't even happen. She drove.
It makes you feel like
scared.
So speaking of acts of power, if you guys had the power to act and it was really effective, what would you guys be doing?
Well, what my goal is to do, you know, given that I'm ever, you know, blessed enough to have that much influence, you know, amongst, you know, my peers and people in society in general, is just getting people to be more tolerant with each other. Because a lot of what fuels all this terrorism and all this violence is just people being intolerant. I mean, you don't have to approve of somebody else's lifestyle. There's a lot of things that I don't approve of, which, you know, is reflected in my music. However, I'm not going out and actively trying to, you know, maim or hurt anybody. I'm not trying to end any lives. Like, it doesn't have to be all that. So that's one message that I would hope to get across to just people in general. Like, you know, you don't have to act so radically. And you know, the other thing is the whole responsibility where it should be held. A lot of the problems that, you know, America especially has with other countries is because of our government. And we don't have a say in what goes on Capitol Hill. There are hundreds of things that they vote on every day that we're not even privy to. So just being more responsible politically is another part of it.
That's a very good answer. I like that answer. I really do. Because people don't know that you can speak out or whatever, but at the same token, are you speaking out to the right crowd? Are they really listening? So you got to get the right crowd so you can get the right kind of change that you want, you know, for the world. All right. Yes.
You want to try my hair?
Yeah.